All right, this is how we're gonna get better at boxing this week, specifically with our hands and what we're supposed to go ahead and be doing with them. With our hands, we do, for my program, we work on our hands Wednesdays and Saturdays because we have 2 days a week that we work on our hands. The combination that we're working on this week is the double jab right hand, the 1-1-2, or the 1-1 rear hand, because we can talk about as you get more advanced, changing that cross to a different type of right hand depending on what your opponent does. But our emphasis with our hands today is what we do before we throw the combination, as we're throwing the combination, and how we go ahead and end the combination as well. Our specific emphasis this week is what we are doing with our offhand as we punch. So what I mean by offhand is if I throw this jab, right, that is the hand that is active. That is the hand that is throwing the punch. Now this hand needs to make sure that it's in a good place to protect ourselves as we're punching. So that's our focus today as we're throwing these combinations. So when we get close enough to the bag, when I start with this first jab, I need to make sure that my right hand is in a good place. As I shoot this second jab, I still need to make sure that my right hand is in a good place. Now, when I shoot this rear hand or my right hand from an orthodox standpoint, I need to make sure that my left hand, which is now the hand that's not going to be punching, is in a good place as well. And then so now, how we started the combination, how we end the combination. I want to end the combination with making sure my hands are in a good place as well to protect myself. And then I would disengage completely where I can't hit the bag and the bag can't hit me when we're replacing the bag as an opponent. So that's what we're focusing on, and that's where our attentions are on the bag. If I show you what it looks like from a drill standpoint, as I get in and I shoot both jabs, I want to make sure my hand is in a good place each time that I start this combination. And that's all I'm focusing on today. What am I doing with my hands as I punch? Now, on the flip side, I can also be thinking about what my opponent's hands are doing as I punch them, or reverse thinking about this combination the same way I did. What are my opponent's hands doing before they punch? What are they doing as they punch, and what are they doing after? But our intentions on the bag right now is our hands and what we're doing with that non-punching hand as we get into the combinations. So that is the emphasis in how we're using the heavy bag to get better at boxing overall, but specifically with our hands and our hand placement and our offhand. Remember, we're doing this on Wednesday and Saturday this week if you have access to my online system. If you don't, go ahead and get that. I have that for you because it's listed and it's layered with what you do from start to finish, the exact things you need to do to get better at boxing, the actual ish that you have to do to get better at boxing. But that is what we're doing when we focus on our hands this week. And the combination that we're focusing on is the double jab rear hand or the double jab right hand. So that's what we're doing to get better at the bag this week. I'll see you guys in the next one.